I am Miss Arthur Rocket Morgan Roxy. Hi, how are you? I will start my video topic because both songs go with it after the first video. Thank you, Miss, to use your character name and please from Camp Rock as well as your whole Camp Rock Disney team. Please let this be okay, Miss Margaret Dupree. And hi, Carnegie Hall. This is my third video. They tell you about the world. There was quiet. They used snowball squad. Guess you are in. I get hard to fit in. You should be happy, excited, even if you're just embedded. That's the one I stick in the clock with. It's so hard just waiting. Right then never move. It's time you start making your own. You started screaming till there's nothing left. Let your last say, here I am. Don't listen, 'cause there's no way you'll be ignored anymore. Say here I am. Here I am. Oh, 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 oh. Here I am. Oh, oh. You only get one life. You walk it so you can't just not perfect. Just working up to perfect for me. Why should you hide from the thunder and the me? They won't because there's me. I feel inside you're living, you're working. There's one thing better. You better from me just stop touching people. You gotta scream until there's nothing left with your last breath. Here I am. Make them listen, 'cause there's no way you should ignore, not anymore. Say here I am, say here I am. Here I am. Oh, 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 oh. The world better make some room for one more. Oh, because you're coming through. Because you're coming through. You better scream until there's nothing left. When your last breath, say yeah, I am. Make them listen. No way you be nor not anymore. Say here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Oh, oh, here I am. noises, please.
Thank you for calling Carnegie Hall. This call may be monitored and recorded for training and quality assurance purposes. If you are using a Bank of America credit card, please mention this at the beginning of the call. You can also purchase tickets and get information at our website, carnegiehall.org. Carnegie Hall, this is Katerina speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, ma'am. Who did you say this was for Carnegie Hall?
I'm sorry?
I'm speaking to Carnegie Hall, but who did you say this was?
My name is Katerina. How can I assist you today, ma'am?
Hi, Miss Katerina. I'm calling because I've spoken to Miss Tess, Mr. Ronaldo, and Mr. Zachary, and summer will be over soon. I don't know if Carnegie considers August still a summer month, but I want to be hired for my store.
Did you apply for a job position here at the hall?
Hold on, can you please listen to me, ma'am, because I talk slow. I want to be hired for my stories and song videos because I like making music and writing stories. But the thing is, I am trying to get hired, and I was told that I would have to submit the type of flyers I want Carnegie to hire me for because my stories are about promoting Carnegie Hall through your public relations team, and I type slow, so I tried to send an email YouTube video, and that's not working. And I was told that a note could not be put in for me without me sending a email, but that's what my videos, because I type slow, are about, and I should not be singled out just because I type slow. I feel like so. Could you please send an email to your bosses, and if so, to get what they said again? Can I please speak to Mr. Ronaldo, Mr. Zachary, or Miss Test?
Those are all of my colleagues. So if you've already tried sending the email and it didn't go through, or no one responded, or the inquiry wasn't looked at, what I would then recommend is, do you live in the city by any chance?
No.
So you do not live in New York?
No, but
Okay.
I have a YouTube channel, and I am trying to work with you electronically.
Yes, I understand. So if you're wanting to do any sort of medias or story writing, unfortunately, you are just speaking. Those people you mentioned, Zachary and Tess, those are my ticketing service colleagues. We only do inquiries regarding ticketing. So if you are looking to work with Carnegie Hall's marketing or digital media department, you would need to find the name of the person, the actual people in that department, and give us a call on Monday so that we can transfer you to our switchboard and you can speak to them directly. Because if email doesn't work, then you would have to call the switchboard and speak to the actual people in that department.
Oh,
But they're out of office already today because it's after hours.
okay, but what is the number for them?
Yeah, their switchboard, well, they all have direct lines, but as a public person, you are unable to reach them publicly. So what you would need to do is give our department a call again on Monday, and then we would transfer you to the switchboard. And all you have to do is dial in their first and last name, and you'll get straight sent to their direct line. So you'll just have to give us a call back on Monday when that digital media department is back in the office, since it's Friday now, it's after 5:30.
All right. Thank you for your help, Miss Katerina.
You're welcome.
I don't mean to be rude, but I have, with many parts, one more question.
Sure.
So if, first of all, first of all, please and thank you that I'm going to try to put a call in on Monday. And with what I said, can you please make a note? And could you please mention on this call every time I've called you? You can see my past calls.
We put notes on all of our calls here. It's our call logs. So I know you've already spoken to a couple of my colleagues in the department, and I've seen the notes there. So I can go ahead and have a note put in for this call, and that way when the digital media department takes a look at your caller ID, they will be able to see the past notes from your previous calls.
All right, thank you, Miss Katerina.
Sure, you're welcome.
But what I'm asking you to do is remind me of when I've called you so I could keep track of it, because I'm by my computer now. Could you please read me the times I've called you?
I cannot read you the times that you have called us directly, because all of us have separate call logs. That's not something that I can disclose.
All right then, because I'm making notes in my computer, so can you get your other colleagues, one of them, if not all of them, that may be there with you, because I'm keeping track of this because I want this resolved. You know, everyone is just trying to make, in my case, helping people money with a passion, so I just want to get hired so much.
I understand, ma'am, but everything you're asking me is something that we can't be doing. What we can do is we can help you when you call us back on Monday and transfer you to the switchboard so you can speak to the direct department for digital media and stories. But unfortunately, our department just is a general ticketing service line for ticket sales.
All right, so you said digital media.
Digital media. So if you go on our website and you go to the bottom of our website where it says leadership, staff and leadership, you can go there and you can take a look at who works in the digital media department in the administrative staff.
All right. Thank you.
Sure. Have a great rest of your evening and have a great rest of your weekend.
All right, you too.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
I have one more call video on Carnegie. So, if you're the corporate directors of Carnegie, I have explained my situation and all my staff, they want to help me, but not like they can help me, but their agenda is packed too, and not just because I want to get help. That's not why I'm saying this. So I have one more call, so please and thank you. Hold on. So corporate director wise, please help me with them because I'm trying to get help by being hired directly to through you for your company. Um so I have
Thank you for calling Carnegie Hall. This call may be monitored and recorded for training and quality assurance purposes. If you are using a Bank of America credit card, please mention this at the beginning of the call. You can also purchase tickets and get information at our website, carnegiehall.org.
Thank you for calling Carnegie Hall. This is Tess. How can I help you?
Hi, Miss Tess. I was just calling to see. This is Morgan. From my other videos, I was just calling to see about what you said about helping me get in touch with your corporate directors to get hired by Carnegie. You said one time that you, what did you say about making a note for me and sending an email for me?
You wouldn't be able to see an email. I see that you did just speak with Katerina. You can call back on Monday when our corporate office is in and we can transfer you to them.
So you can't send me an email to your bosses for me?
Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to send an email.
Okay, why is that again? Remind me of the reason, please, will you?
Here in the ticketing office, we just unfortunately don't have any contact with the hiring department. We would only be able to transfer you over the phone or give you their email.
Okay, so I can't speak to your bosses either. Can I now that it's August? Hello?
Sorry?
So, can I speak to your bosses?
I can, but again, here at the call center, we do just handle ticketing. They wouldn't be able to help with any employment.
So is the summer for Carnegie Hall over?
Yes, our season is over, and it will. Our next season begins in October.
Okay, so this is summer still for Carnegie Hall?
Yes.
Okay, so I can't talk to your corporate directors about employment over the phone for that reason. Okay, I have another question. You do remember that I'm trying to call about stories on my life, but I also love music. My impromptu story with the musical and the stories right from and the story videos together promoting Carnegie, right? So since you remember that, you remember that, right? So since you remember that, can you make a note of what I am saying? So
yes, we have the call log notes of all your previous calls.
All right. Could you please mention Miss Tess how many times would you specifically regarding when you picked up the phone so I could talk to Carnegie? How many times did I speak to you? Could you read that out?
I see you've called 8 times in the past.
Alright, what are the dates, please?
Again, we just recommend to call back Monday through Friday from 11:30 to 5:30, and that's when our corporate office is in.
Alright, but I'm making notes about in the past so that on Monday, hopefully when I call within that time frame, I can get a change of my call purpose succeeding. So I've called you specifically to speak to Carnegie in the past 8 times. What are the dates of those 8 times?
It was July 2nd, July 6th, July 10th, July 24th, the 3 times on the 25th, the 31st, and 2 times today.
Alright, thank you. And today is Friday, August 8th in 2025, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. So you see, corporate directors of Carnegie. I only see, which is why I'm saying it like that. I only see that it was owned by a Mr. Um, 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 man or something in the past. Carnegie, I think that's what the internet says. I can look it up again, but that's why I'm saying corporate directors. I don't know your new owner names. I'm sorry about the fact that the internet would not provide that information because it can be annoyingly helpful sometimes. Am I right? But the thing is, just because I don't know what else to call it, and I hope you see I have pretty black chocolate dark skin. I hope in 2 ways, given that I exercise a lot because as I'm getting better, I want to help people. So I hope that because I'm exercising from in a wheelchair state, not forever, but presently. By the way, excuse me, I'm not being discriminated against, and I just want to be hired because I don't want to break the law, and I am just trying to say when I got the inspiration to write this story, it's because I looked up a YouTube video plethora on Carnegie and how story making and song making wise they help people, and I want to be a part of that. So I did call Carnegie even the musical connection version, and I just want to have through the situation change being made by me because of the Trinity of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ possible, and to be denied that feeling wise is not what I want to go through, and for making change I feel like without doing something about it, it's time for Miss A as in airplane, U as in the ending of the word you, TH as in tiger and health, E as in elephant, and R as in rose, R as in rain, O as in orange, C as in crunchy, K as in king, E as in eatery, which is another word for restaurant, and T as in tulip, rock, because Jesus is mine, spelled ROCKEY, to end my name, which is Roxy, to do something about and corporate directors. I go by my middle name, and as I've said on another video, not made today, but as I've said on another video, the last name on this channel is just two rhymes, so my middle name and first name on this one is Morgan, spelled MOR, no E, A G, AIN. Again, that is MORAGAIN. Kind of how, with your help, more again, but I pronounce it Morgan. I want through a deal people of the adult age for this series of stories to be able to have my stuff um, made by Carnegie, so as I'm getting paid, they can watch it and listen to me sing um, musical covers. But as you can see on the first ever episode live stream of this, I um did a live stream, but there was one time when I sent you the video of my story being made, the impromptu story explanation. I did achieve a little rapping, and stories are my life, but I also love music. What I mean by that is an impromptu story is that when I made the video, it was off the top of my head. I didn't think about before I typed it with my voice through another computer while making a YouTube video. Anything I wanted to write down, I just brainstormed, and as I was brainstorming with the help of Jesus, I wrote what came to mind. So now you're waiting on part two, not because I don't want to present part two, but because I want to see how this publishing process will promote results. Please and thank you with Carnegie, because the power of um, proof, planned, preparing should be potent. So I need your help. And right now I am just waiting to get the first one published. And you could pay me in two ways if you want to. As I said in the other video, because I do have a written version of the flyer. But first, I have to get through this part. So when I get it through the corporate directors, when I get it through to you, can you please call your company back, because forever it is not going to be summer, and I'm just waiting for a writing wall being freedom of speech enabled through Carnegie to be hired as a born on the 12th of March in 2007, 18-year-old woman. So this is Miss Arthur Rocket Morgan, Roxy. The other one without my middle name is just my last name, comma, my first name in lowercase, at gmail.com. Regarding this project, you can email me at both emails, and just in case, because this is not the end of our partnership, even though, well, I'm not going to speak for you, Carnegie. You have to show me that, but you can see that I don't give up easily, and, like, yes. I wanted to, make a statement. And the reason why I typed the paper on two different computers other than one needing to record my YouTube videos is because when I started making the video using this computer, my other computer, which is the one where I'm just Miss Roxy, other than my last name being first, email wise, was frozen. So I didn't care, but the paper chose which one it wanted to be written on, so I just used this one to personally create the first video. And now, so when I get it to you before I say the ending of my video, so when I get it to you, it's going to be through the community of Reddit, because even I'm going to trust that my Reddit team of people can get it to you, because Carnegie Miss Tess told me, although not today, but on one of those call calendar phone meetings for one of those dates, that Carnegie does not have a Reddit. I did see for myself that Carnegie has a Twitter, but I tried to create A1 to speak to you, and I tried it several times and it's not working as one of my videos now, including but not limited to this one, will say, um, so now I will play the other song to wrap up my video, but not before telling you that, of course, there's a typo, but the sentence still makes sense. But sentence structure wise, although it still makes sense order wise, there is a typo in my title, which is in my description box, because I have a longer title rather for this video because I type slow and I wanted to fit it all in. So I used a typing program when technology is not cranky, and that's how I got the paper version of Stories Are My Life, but I also love music quickly minus all when it made mistakes, the editing and all that stuff. But I left some stuff undone because I type slow. So technically I finished through the audio version, giving the rough draft version, but you're still going to need to look at it, and you can't totally skip the writing process as a writer. So because of my exercise schedule and what I just said, it'll need to go through the writing process. But thanks to me knowing how to spell and copying and pasting when necessary and using the search bar when I didn't just cut and paste, because apart from me using internet URLs, cut and paste was a dandy solution. So of course, copied and pasted, which is why when Carnegie chooses to hire me and speaking positively and confidently, but also if they do, because this is an interview process video and I can be optimistic, hopefully, and still be realistic. So that's me being both presented to you, because I have to myself and a lot of people a truth oath, if you know what I'm saying with the rhyming. So I will still need a team of typists, and if videos at size 24 cannot print, then for the written versions, then with all caps at size, if not 20, then 18 and 5 pages, and bold with caps lock on, depending on the size of everything. In the office printout versions will be nice, and yeah, so when Carnegie helps me, I will need a team of typists, which after you see my work and want to hire me, I can give you a lot of stories, more, and then it could be an ongoing team with Miss Arthur Rocket Morgan, Roxy having her own YouTube channel. By the way, in the comment section, let me know about hiring me and how everything is going to go because of this update video, and feel free to get back to me on both YouTube channels, and I'm not going to give it out, but corporate directors at Carnegie that are the CEOs at the very top, feel free to contact me with dialing my caller ID, because for safety, this is a live stream, and specifically I have a project phone, which is the one I call you with, but I'm working on making some updates. And I'm sure you know what that's like. So thank you for your, which I don't take for granted, privilege-wise opportunity in Jesus, listening time and responding to me, Carnegie team. By the way, the rest of Carnegie, you are recorded in this video, and I'm going to post it for both our records on your YouTube channels, and I called you physically in my video, so you would be hearing my voice in two formats and seeing my face, so you know when anybody pretending to be me tries to call you, not to believe the Morgan imposter. So please and thank you, do not. Now, the next video before um, I wrapped up my video that's recording me is going to be surrounded. This is how I fight my battle, the gospel song, and it's pretty much the same when it gets to the chorus. So apart from the chorus, because of time, I may sing only a little bit of that. Lyrics, it may it may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. This is how I fight my battles. Lyrics.
Never experienced anything like this. God is going to speak to us. God is going to sing over us. And we can bring it back to Him.
Upper room gospel band. God is who sings, who made this song. There's a table that you prepared for me in the presence of my enemies. It's your body and your blood you shed for me. This is how I find my battles. There's a table that you prepare for me in the presence of my enemies. It's your body just for me. This is how I fight my battle. And that I believe you've overcome. I will lift my hand up to you. This is how I fight my battles. 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 This is how in my battle and I'm so broken up. I am so follows me. Broken. I praise and thanksgiving. This is how I fight my battle. And this woman overcomes with grace. This is how I fight my battles. 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 This is how. Hallelujah. Hosanna, oh Jesus, I worship you. Calling out your name is how I fight. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you.
In Puerto Rico, we call ourselves Boricua. We are proud, passionate.
It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. This is how. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. Okay, I just want to say, along with the waving goodbye, Carnegie, thank you to upper room, and you are officially part of which I go by my middle name on this one, the Arthur Rocket for my last name, Morgan Roxy channel. Thank you for letting that be okay, and please let that be okay. You will not, Carnegie, if you don't let me represent my faith. Begetting the true writer and creative person that is Miss Morgan, so I will not even sign a contract with you with an X or electronically if you don't let me present my faith in the positive secular and I will attach in this video another URL of my first story to be looked at in completion, but it's basically about Carnegie, Zacchaeus, Zach, and Emily, and they like each other as friends, and they want to support each other's deals performance-wise at Carnegie, and it's basically about not being selfish and supporting each other, and how Carnegie can help with deal-wise. I thought I would make the story about writing in different form dreams and wanting to be a performer because of the real life author version of that for me. So that's a brief summary of my video, which will be attached to this video. So for listening, thank you so much, and bye. And URL wise in the comment section, my URL will be there with a brief summary saying please watch until the ending. And then this is about me getting hired, and because my video explains in full all of my story, that's why you should watch until the end.